Hi, my name's Jo Schneier, and I'm the CEO of Cognotion, and I have a bit of a cold. My voice does not normally sound like this. So I wanted to describe to you today a little bit about one of the most inefficient systems that I've found and what we're doing to help to solve that. So as many of us know, there's a huge number of people, millions of people with just a high school diploma, and they have a really hard time getting access into the economy. We believe that there's a ton of tremendous talent that is pent up in that community, but there are really no access points for them to enter into the economy. And after about 2 years of studying the market and looking at different verticals, we came across something that we think is really interesting. In healthcare, there are millions of empty positions for people that only need a high school diploma. And the only thing that's standing in their way is them getting a certification to be able to enter into these jobs. These certifications take about 6 weeks to 6 months long, and they can go immediately from a $7 an hour job up to $15, $20, $30 an hour a job. So why are these things not connecting? What's going on? And what are the pressures being put on this space? So the reason for this job growth in healthcare is the boomers. They are retiring en masse. Huge percentages of them every year are retiring, and we have not planned at all how we're going to take care of the seniors. And so there's this huge growing area of the market where employment opportunities sort of abound. So what we figured out was the way that we could solve this problem was to create the first national digital training online programs that train people for certification to be able to enter into these positions effectively in a cost-effective manner. And how we're doing that from a model perspective and why this shift is really functioning in a way that it wasn't before, we don't charge the end users. So instead of the 18-year-old single mom with 3 kids who is working in a minimum wage job, thinking that she's gonna have to shell out $1,000 to be able to get into a school that she's most likely gonna drop out from, we have shifted the market dynamics. Programs free for that user. We guarantee their employment. The healthcare organizations are paying us, essentially like a recruiting company, except they're paying for the training. And because they're paying for training, they're getting reimbursed through the local government, through the state government, for the training that is being provided. So on their side, they're getting a quality worker that is invested in staying in their company, solving their major financial problem. The healthcare worker has guaranteed employment, letting them have this initial step towards getting into the middle class. We launched our first flagship product last summer. We already have 3 very large clients that are using the product. Large clients in this world are companies that are doing over $1 billion in revenue, would need to hire several thousand people a year at around $600 per person. And I want to give you a clip of what the product looks like. The reason why a lot of the products in the past or the in-person classroom experiences were not working is that they weren't designed for the learning needs of somebody who wasn't successful in a classroom environment. So you take somebody not successful in a classroom environment, you stick them in a for-profit in-person school, and then they drop out. Well, why is that? Part of that is that their learning needs were not being addressed. So we've made a digital program, and it's contextualized. It gives them a real feel for what the job is going to be like. So when they show up, they're not like, what the hell am I doing here? This sucks. So why don't we go ahead and show that video, or at least a portion of it.
Ready CNA is the training and certification course for nursing assistants. We teach all the information you need to know by using the power of story to immerse you in simulations and interactive lessons. Let's take a look at all the characters you'll meet on your journey.
My name is Marissa. It's my first day.
Yeah. I remember my first day. Hi, Mrs. Graham. I'm the new nursing assistant. You'll do great.
This is the story of Frank
You know, this place needs a little Frank Grafton. Shake this place up a bit.
and his pregnant daughter, Beth.
Baby!
And Timothy,
Help! Help! We need a nurse!
whose life changes in an instant. And Lily, an athlete in her
I'm
prime,
coming for you, Dad. I did the whole trail up to Overlook today.
whose life is about to change. And Helen, whose grasp on reality is fleeting.
Painting is not an activity. It is art.
And Michelle, who has a reality all her own. And Stuart, who's losing the only life he's ever known.
Can I have your radio, Mr.
And Martha, the diabetic foodie that just loves her cherry pie.
Busted!
What is this, some kind of insane asylum?
Going crazy in here!
Call light never stops going off in space.
What I don't want is a bunch of doctors telling her what she can or can't do.
I've been fighting my whole life.
Oh, Timothy.
It's a possibility.
Not happening.
We can stop this.
Shut up and leave me alone.
Helen, it's me, Marissa.
Go away.
It's an exhausting job, believe me, I know. But it's an important job.
Very good. Stop there. It's about. I've just got a few more seconds. I just wanted to summarize by saying the thing that gets us up in the morning is bringing dignity back to workers, dignity to skilled workers, dignity to workers in the healthcare space, and also having the honor of bringing dignity to the patients that they serve. And we believe through contextualized learning that emotionally resonates with our audience, that we have the ability to really change the face of this country in terms of employment numbers and also to affect healthcare. So thank you.